Okay, here we have a series circuit, and a series circuit is just a circuit where the electricity is flowing from the voltage source through the wire, through one load, through the wire, through a second load, and then back to the battery. So notice the brightness of the light bulbs here. Okay, and notice that if I remove one of the bulbs, take one bulb out, then the other one turns off. Okay? So basically when I do that, it's not allowing the electricity to flow. If I'm breaking the circuit, I'm opening the circuit when I do that. If I put the light bulb back in, then the current can flow. Okay? So you're noticing the brightness of the bulbs. If I remove one of the bulbs to make it just a simple circuit, we can compare the brightness of the bulb. Okay. And you can see that the bulb is a lot brighter. And the brightness of the bulb indicates the current flowing through. Okay, so there's more current flowing through when there's only one bulb in the circuit. Okay, this is a parallel circuit. And a parallel circuit is a circuit that has two branches. We have our voltage source right here, the battery. The wires are connecting here to the light bulb. And then there's another branch that comes around this way. Here's a second light bulb. Okay, so if you trace the path of electricity, you can see that there are two possible paths. The electricity can flow this way. Current can flow this way. It can go through the light bulb and back again to the battery. It can also go from the battery up here and take this other path through this light bulb and come all the way back here, back to the battery. So two possible paths. So you'll notice that if I, first of all, notice the brightness of the bulbs. They look about the same relative to each other. Now, if I remove one of the bulbs, okay, I'm going to unscrew this one, and you'll notice that the other one remains lit. In fact, it became a little bit brighter. Okay, so now all the current is going through this path. It's the simple circuit that we saw before. Okay, so we put this one back in. And you can see that they're both lit. We can try the other light bulb if we take this one out. Okay, again, now there's no way for the electricity to flow through here. No current will flow through that light bulb connector. So it has to go all the way around the big loop and all the way back to the battery. One of the advantages of having a parallel circuit is that when you do remove one of the light bulbs or one of the light bulbs becomes burned out, the other ones still remain lit. And that's the way our houses are wired. We wouldn't want to have one of the light bulbs go out and then suddenly all of the light bulbs go out in our house. That would be a real bummer. Okay, so here we have a simple circuit. Again, we just have the voltage source and we have our wires and we have our load. So notice the brightness of the bulb. Remember that the brightness of the bulb indicates the current, okay, the level of current. Now, if I increase the length of the wires that connect the bulb to the voltage source, we will increase the resistance. And we learned that the length of the wire increases the resistance. So now I am going to just add some extra wire length here. On this side, I have 3 wires, and on this side I'm going to put 3 wires. Okay. So you can see that I have much longer wires connecting the single light bulb with the voltage source, and notice how the light bulb is a little bit dimmer. Now, we increase the resistance by increasing the length of the wire, And if we increase the resistance, then we decrease the current. And that makes sense because the light bulb is a little bit dimmer. Because current, which is I, is equal to V over R. And resistance and current are inversely proportional. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you find it really helpful. And playing with circuits is a fun thing to do. You can build all kinds of things. You can get all kinds of things to work. Just use your creativity. Connect a bunch of conductors together. You want to make sure your voltage source is pretty low, like use a couple AA batteries, nothing too much. You want to be safe when you go about it, and have fun.
Don't just stare into the camera blankly like that. It's terrifying.